Alright, what's going on, guys? It's Jev. We're back on some MW2 PC. Why? Honestly, I just keep getting urges to play it, and it looks beautiful, so yeah. Bro's name is Mr. Fuck You. Really? This is what I'm playing against? Pretty much no different than console. So my last Call of Duty video was a Modern Warfare 2 video where it was basically closest thing to Modern Warfare 2 Remastered, I think.
From the dead.
Basically, I hopped on the Modern Warfare 2 on PC, cranked all the graphics up, rendered the video out in super nice quality and everything. It looks absolutely beautiful. Probably gonna do the same thing with this one just because it's difficult to understand, you know, how much better it looks in comparison to the console graphics. And it's still just all for the sake of trying to reach a pathetic attempt at trying to feel what Modern Warfare 2 Remastered would have been like. Now, if you haven't been following the story, it's actually, like, crazy that you haven't. I'm willing to bet, like, 98% of people that are watching the video know the entire story, and it was told to them by at least 80 different fucking people. Basically, there were rumors that circulated on Modern Warfare 2 Remastered. Multiple credible news sources are all saying that Modern Warfare 2 Remastered, although it is real, will not have multiplayer. And that just is a slap in the fucking face. So people are really upset about it, which is why I'm so upset that I'm playing this. Holy shit, this guy lasered the fuck out of me. I mean, it is an ACR, but it's PC ACR. That motherfucker melts. Most accurate gun in the game, plus having some people in my last video actually were surprised that I was able to even kill anybody on COD PC because it is such a different beast from, you know, what it is on console. Some people were saying, like, hey, man, you could just plug a controller in and play, but I don't even know if I get aim assist if I do that. And even then, I mean, I'd rather just play it the way that it's kind of meant to right here. I just feel like it would be weird if I played it this way. I don't know. Oh. Already farted. And here's the one-man army danger close noob tuber right there. That motherfucker has blast shield on and everything. That's what I'm talking about. Like, MW2 would not be the same if it got fixed, but I'm almost positive it would be fixed. There's been more information, and I kind of just want to, like, I don't know. I still want to talk about it, you know what I mean? You may notice that the screen might be zoomed in slightly. That's because I have to play the game in window mode. Because for whatever reason, when I played in full screen and it's recording, I use the NVIDIA Shadow Play shit. Whatever reason, it flickers whenever it's on full screen, and there's no window full screen, so I just have to play on window mode. Got the noob tuber. I killed him off of his streak. It's okay, everybody. We're good. See, that was the fun in MW2, where there was just a million different things going on. You got, like, one dude that's sweating his ass off, you know, with, like, an ACR or a TAR or a MAS or whatever. Every gun in the game, you could just destroy people with. Even the F2000. It was considered the worst assault rifle in the game. It was also kind of disappointing how the MP5K felt in comparison to the original MP5 from COD 4. Somebody kill this motherfucker. Garbage tuber. Your team started. I didn't see anybody on my team. I don't know what you're talking about. No, you. Good comeback. Not only when you joined a game of MW2, there are so many different elements. Like, you got the dude that's sweating all over everybody, just shitting on everybody, just a good player. Then you got the quickscopers and the average quickscopers and the above average quickscopers that are always doing their thing. You always got somebody that's going for a nuke, so there's always this mini game of trying to find the guy that is going for the nuke so he doesn't end the game. And you got, like, the noob tubers that don't even have nuke on. They're just trying to maximize the amount of kills that they could get. Harriers flying everywhere, AC-130s, chopper gunners everywhere, people holding on to multiple nukes and shit like that, so you play the rest of the game out looking at it in their inventory. Like, come on, man. There's just so much shit that was part of this game that it just wouldn't be the same if it wasn't there. So let me talk about this a little bit more in depth. So, a lot of people, and obviously I can't prove them to be legitimate. I can't say any of that because they can't even prove themselves that it's legitimate, so that's already sketchy in itself. But there are multiple people that have, like, been going around and messing around with all these customer service people to try to get them to leak some sort of information about the game. And there was somebody that I think was on the Walmart customer support. There's been a lot of people that have done this, but some people are saying that through talking to Walmart support anyway, some people were getting information saying that the April 30th date is legit for the single player. But there's actually another number or another SKU numbers that is also going under the name of Modern Warfare 2 Remastered that says something along the lines with Spec Ops / multiplayer that is targeted for August 30th. If you can't find it, you know, you can just, like, look over on Twitter and shit. That's just where I'm basing all of it from. It's not from just, like, you know, one person. That's just the shit that I've been seeing. Now, with each and every single passing day, there's just more and more information that's coming out over and over and over again, and just more hoaxes and more shit like that. So obviously, somebody was talking to the customer service, they asked some shit about it, and then they asked if it has multiplayer mode, and for whatever reason, they keep saying, yes, it indeed does have multiplayer. And I sat around and thought, well, maybe they're saying that it does say multiplayer, maybe it's co-op or Spec Ops, and it's still not the multiplayer mode that we all know and love. That's my counter to the people that are saying that, you know, these Walmart people and Target people and Best Buy people are all telling them that it definitely has multiplayer. They go around, ask all these questions and shit like that, and you're sure that it says it has multiplayer, and it's like, yes, It says multiplayer right here. And they keep confirming it over and over and over and over. So I'm wondering why that is if the multiplayer isn't there. This lobby's terrible. New lobby, please. Don't put me... Fuck! Yeah! Also, Activision were kind of dropping hints that something is going to be announced next week, which I'm assuming is probably the single player thing, but maybe they'll surprise us and say, I don't know. If it goes according to these weird customer service leak things where the people don't even have all the information in the world, I don't know. This is just what's there. It tells a little bit of a story, but not the whole story, because they don't have all of the information. It gets more and more updated as time goes on. So although they got all this information, that doesn't mean that any of it is, you know, subject to change or whatever, but why is it there in the first place? I don't know. Is all this shit inspect element? I don't know. People are trying to do it on programs where you can't inspect element, but I don't know. Holy shit, you can't even do anything. Okay, now the one-man army danger close noob tubes right here. I played the whole day on the one video, multiple hours before and after, and I didn't run into any YouTubers. Oh, yeah, there we go. Please, long dong silver. This is the least long dong thing you can do. Holy fucking shit, man. This guy is just he's getting destroyed in his own spawn, but he's still just tubing his way out. There's more than one of them. He doesn't even A his hardline on. This is a classic right here. This is what I'm talking about. Now, although that technically ruins the experience, and it's definitely imbalanced, as much as I don't want it to be happening to me, I kind of like have a really hard time admitting to myself that I feel like a lot less people would play the game if they couldn't noob tube. Like, the worst of the worst wouldn't even be playing the game if it weren't for this. It makes the game easier for them. So I just got I'm out of here. Oh, yeah, so some people are still saying that they're getting this April date. It's weird that there's no trailer for it yet, but maybe that's what's coming this time. I don't know. Also, the IW4X servers, I tried to get them to work, but it didn't really work out. I had some people like try to help me out in DMs and stuff like that, but I didn't really. I found the video on YouTube, tried to do it. I think I fucked up somewhere because small brain, and I'll figure it out, and then I'll make a video on that. I know a lot of people are telling me, dude, definitely go and try to play on those servers. The servers are better. You know, again, if you guys definitely want that. I don't know, man. These rumors are just weird. We just have to wait until this week and see what it is that they announce, and maybe they say we have more to announce in the future, and maybe that would hint towards, you know, a separate release for the multiplayer. Some people are saying that a single player, according to the rumors, a single player would come out in April, at the end of April, April 30th, just like the original leak said. That comes out, and then a couple months later, they release the multiplayer that is separate from itself. Now, I know some people will probably be pissed off. They're like, they're probably going to make us pay for the multiplayer, blah, 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 after you already buy the single player. It may just be completely separate. I'm not really sure. Because if I actually had the choice to be able to buy multiplayer by itself, you already fucking, I'm not touching single player. I'm the type of person that I don't even know what the fuck's going on in these stories anymore. I honestly, like, I don't even remember. I apologize for not being as consistent as I normally am. You know, usually in the Call of Duty videos, I'm able to have some sort of highlight in there somehow, some way. But over here on PC, I'm not really that familiar with it. I'm surprisingly better than I thought I would be, but nowhere near good enough to be smacking out quad feeds and shit like that nonchalantly like I usually do. It may just be like, yeah, and this Modern Warfare 2 Remastered is here, and here's the single player and stuff. But don't worry, if you're not a single player type of person, we have the multiplayer available at a later date. Just something like that. Send a shockwave, you know? Because I'm sure that they see all of this negative shit. All the memes and stuff, they definitely see it. Maybe they'll surprise us. Is it likely? No, probably not. My most recent videos are popping up on the screen here. Leave a like if you guys enjoyed, and we'll just wait for next week. And, yeah, it's been Jev, guys. Later. I got pussy in my